Alright guys, welcome to part whatever of Narc. Rebuild, restore, repair, refurbish, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to take a look at this cabinet, guys. Control panel overlays ruined, or at least has a big hole in it. But you know, I could literally just put one on here and boom, restored. Don't even clean the dust off it, man. Just put one of these on, restored. Alright, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to attack this machine yet. So I have the monitor headstock. That's what I'm going to call this, the monitor headstock. I don't know what else to call it. It's pretty much built. I think it is all the way. There may have been some sort of cardboard piece that went in here for the marquee light to like block it from coming down. That's not an issue. We need a back door for this. Need one for this. I'm gonna need one down here. It's all swollen and warped and bowed. The floor does look pretty solid in this, guys, but this back piece is just completely trashed. This corner's pretty solid. A little bit chewed up, but it's solid. Now this corner does have some peeling, so I may just break that off to good wood. Depending on how solid it is, I might be able to wood glue it down. I don't know. I just don't want it to come loose later on and ruin everything that I've did to make it look square again. It's pointless. The hinge is going to need sandblasted. I can't turn these, so that tells me they're frozen into the rubber. So I'm going to have to PB blast these, but I'm going to have to do it in a way that I'm not getting it soaked into this wood. So that'll be, we'll have to figure that out. Alright, wish me luck, fellas. This is gonna be a doozy. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna pan around at the cabinet and stuff while I speak a little bit, because you guys can get a good look at it while I talk. So anyways, I'm wrestling with myself right now because I know the chances of me ever probably getting a working PCB for this probably just isn't going to happen. I'm not going to say it won't, but let's say I pick up a working PCB for this, okay, and then I put it in this cabinet, then it works a year or two, and then it burns up. You know, who's gonna fix it for me? I kind of already have a bad taste in my mouth from you know, the guy I sent my PCB to. And once again, I'm not accusing him of anything. I just think that it was kind of messed up. I have half the notion to completely gut this down to nothing and take all of this original wiring out. Why? Because a lot of these right here, as crappy as this is, these are probably corroded just as bad. So if I were to put a real PCB back in this, I probably would be best off to rewire the entire cabinet, or at least change these, huh? Really wouldn't be afraid to rewire this entire cabinet from scratch with the real PCB, but it definitely would be a lot more challenging than your normal JAMA stuff. So I think what I'm gonna ultimately end up doing is completely removing this wiring harness, keeping it intact as much as possible. So this is why I'm kind of filming quite a bit of this, so if I ever go to put it back in here, I have some sort of a reference. So I think I'm going to take this entire wiring harness out, unsolder it from all the switches, and this is player one. Player one is like got a lot of orange to it. Plus it would be the longer ones out of all of them. So guys, I think I'm gonna strip this whole entire wiring harness and just unsolder everything. Pull it all out as one unit all together with the auxiliary board and everything. And since I'm going with the JAMA from PCB Junkie, running Raspberry Pi to run this game, which will allow me to run a standard monitor. And I do have the working medium res, don't get me wrong. If I ever come across a decent deal, I'll definitely put hardware back in this, but if I don't want all this crap in here. I just don't. It's confusing. Probably gonna get hate for this, but I'm going to strip this down. Sorry guys if I disappoint anyone. Alright guys, basically I got this side, all of this vinyl has to come off, and the front. Gonna need to replace 3 doors. This door seal or door jamb, whatever you want to call it down there, needs replaced. This corner right here is soft, and that one's even worse down there. So that's what I have to work with. Just gonna be peeling stuff off for right now. Come back when I got more done. Okay, got this portion unvinyled, maybe we should say. The wood is pretty fine. I'm thinking a good sanding and you know, some good heavy primer and sanding will mask a lot of this wood grain. So we'll see. Just putting a little heat on it, peeling it up. Took me maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes to do this, so I figure, well, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not gonna jinx myself, so on I go. Second side peeled. Alright guys, I got like 2% left on my phone, but I got this middle section completely stripped except for, you know, the control panel, which I'll be taking off. So still have these where the little washers were. No big deal. I'll get it when I sand. So I guess I'm probably going to take this off the bottom section so I can set the bottom section up, so when I sit in my stool it's more comfortable for me to strip all this crap off here. Alright, come back on when I have more done, guys. See you in a second.
Yeah, I should have forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay, so these speakers still appear to be in good shape. They're not scratchy or anything. I'm not sure about this. Some kind of ribbon tweeter or something. I thought maybe it might be a, what are them called, a piezo tweeter? I don't think so. I don't know what this really is. If anybody knows, let me know. So, as I stated before, I have this built. I need to make doors for everything. I do have all the vinyl stripped off. Had some bad spots. A little bit too much wood came up, but I'm gonna have to sand it, bondo it, smooth it out. Work on all the corners and bad spots, guys. I'm gonna fill all the T-molding grooves to be recut so the T-molding stays nice. I mean, look how heavy that slot is as compared to right here or even over here. So we'll take care of that. We'll get this primered, and then I will paint this black. Even though I've ordered the art from Galloping Ghost Productions, so hopefully they don't take like 2 years like that other dude. But I got the full art kit where I can get the you know, the new vinyl for everything. So I will be getting that. So basically, the back will need to be painted, and the top, and the bottoms, and you know, the bottom under here. Coin doors out over there. It's gonna need to be completely stripped and repainted. It's too rusted. And there's the control panel. Next video, probably gonna tear the control panel apart. Like I said, the joysticks are they're froze up. They won't even turn inside the grommet, so I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna free them up. I could use some penetrating oil, but I don't want it to soak into the wood and cause damage, and then it always stink like PB Blaster, because it, you know, that has a very distinct stink to it. So like, share, subscribe, people. I know a lot of you come back and watch my videos. Not a lot, but some of you do. Share my stuff so the channel can grow. Maybe we can do some live stuff or something, and I can bore the hell out of you for 3 or 4 hours straight. But you know, that would be cool. go on a live video and just set the camera up and let it run while I work. Alright guys, thanks. Subscribe and shit. Peace.